It was 2 a.m. Rain hammered against the windows of my small apartment. I, Sophia, a 32-year-old graphic designer, had just closed my laptop after finishing a late-night project and was getting ready for bed when a sharp knock came at the door. "Who is it at this hour?" I called, heart already racing. I opened the door and froze. Standing there, drenched and trembling, was my identical twin sister, Emma. Her face was swollen, left eye blackened, lips split, and ugly finger-shaped bruises circled her neck. She looked like she had been through hell. "Sophia, help me. He's killing me," she whispered, voice breaking. I pulled her inside, locked the door, and guided her to the couch. Emma was my mirror image, same height, same dark hair, same hazel eyes. People had confused us our entire lives, but tonight she looked completely broken. "Marcus?" I asked, already knowing the answer, rage rising in my chest. She nodded, tears mixing with rain on her cheeks. "Yes, again. I told him I was late from work. He lost it, said I was lying." I wrapped my arms around her. Marcus, her husband, was a wealthy businessman, charming in public, monster in private. For the past 3 years, Emma had lived in silent terror. Their social media showed the perfect couple: luxury vacations, smiling children, designer clothes. Behind closed doors, endless bruises, screaming, and threats. I pulled back and looked into her eyes, my eyes. "That's it. You're staying here tonight. Tomorrow we go to the police." Emma shook her head violently. "No, Sophia, he's too powerful. His lawyers, his connections. He'll destroy me. And the children, I can't lose them." They had 2 beautiful kids, 5-year-old Leah and 3-year-old Ethan. I sat in silence for a long moment. Then a dangerous, almost insane idea formed in my mind. "Emma, we look exactly alike. What if I take your place?" She stared at me like I had lost my mind. "What?" "Just for a while. I go live as Emma in your house. You stay here, heal, rest. I'll record everything: videos, audio, messages. When we have enough evidence, we expose him. We destroy him legally. He'll never see it coming." Emma wiped her tears. "But what if he notices?" I smiled grimly. "He won't. We fooled people our whole lives, remember? School, dates, even Mom and Dad sometimes." She looked terrified, but also hopeful. After a long pause, she whispered, "Okay, but only a few days. Promise me." The next morning, we planned everything meticulously. Emma gave me a crash course: Marcus's daily routine, how he liked his coffee, black, no sugar, what phrases triggered him, how Emma spoke to the children, her schedule, even the way she folded laundry. I wore her clothes, her wedding ring, used her perfume, and practiced her softer, more submissive tone in the mirror. That evening, I drove to their luxurious villa on the outskirts of the city: marble floors, infinity pool, manicured gardens. Marcus was waiting at the door, arms crossed, face already dark. "Where the hell were you?" he barked. I lowered my eyes, just like Emma would. "I'm sorry, work ran late." He grabbed my wrist hard. "Late? You know I hate waiting." I swallowed the pain and followed him inside. Leah ran to me first. "Mommy, I drew a butterfly at school today." I knelt and hugged her tightly, heart breaking. These were Emma's babies, but for now they were mine to protect. That night, Marcus drank heavily. The switch flipped. "You think I'm stupid? Always excuses," he yelled, grabbing my hair. I didn't fight back. Instead, I let the hidden camera on my phone, propped carefully on the dresser, capture everything: every slap, every insult, every threat. 1 week turned into 10 days. I installed more hidden cameras, kitchen, living room, master bedroom. I recorded every outburst, every time he shoved me, every time he threatened to take the children away if I ever left. Marcus started to notice subtle differences. "You're quieter lately," he said one evening, suspicious. I smiled softly. "Maybe I'm just tired of fighting." He laughed cruelly. "Good. Know your place." Meanwhile, I discovered something even worse. Marcus was cheating. In his phone, he never locked it, arrogance, I found months of messages with a woman named Vanessa. "Can't wait to be free of that boring wife. Soon, baby." The evidence was piling up. Physical abuse, plus emotional cruelty, plus infidelity. Every night, I called Emma from the guest bathroom, whispering updates. "Are you okay?" she always asked, voice full of guilt. "I'm fine, just a little longer." On the 10th night, things escalated. Marcus came home drunk and furious. He accused me of flirting with a coworker. When I denied it, he pushed me so hard I crashed into the dining table. My head split open. Blood poured down my face. "Get up! Stop the drama!" he screamed. I stood slowly, blood dripping, and looked straight into his eyes. "That's enough, Marcus." He laughed. "What are you going to do about it?" I smiled, a cold, dangerous smile Emma would never have shown. "Maybe nothing, but someone else will." That night, I texted Emma, "Come now, it's time." At 11 p.m., both of us, dressed identically, same makeup, same hairstyle, walked into the living room together. Marcus was on the couch, glass of whiskey in hand. When he looked up and saw 2 identical Emmas standing in front of him, the glass slipped from his fingers and shattered on the floor. "What the fuck is this?" he stammered, face draining of color. I stepped forward. "I'm Sophia, Emma's identical twin sister, and this," I gestured to my sister, "is the real Emma, the woman you've been beating for 3 years. Emma's voice was steady, though tears shone in her eyes. "You thought you could destroy me forever. You were wrong." Marcus stumbled backward. "This is insane. You're both crazy. This is some kind of sick joke." I picked up the remote and pressed play. The TV lit up with video after video, him slapping her, dragging her by the hair, screaming threats, pushing her downstairs, all time-stamped, all crystal clear. His mouth opened and closed like a fish. No words came out. Emma stepped closer. "The children are safe. They're with a trusted friend tonight. You will never touch them again, and you will never touch any woman again." Marcus lunged forward, rage exploding. "You bitches! I'll destroy you both!" I didn't flinch. Too late. The videos are already backed up in multiple secure locations. Police have copies, your lawyer has copies, and Vanessa, she's already talking to investigators. Sirens wailed in the distance. Marcus collapsed onto the floor, defeated. Marcus was arrested that night. The case was airtight. Videos, medical reports from Emma's previous injuries, witness statements from neighbors who had heard screams for years, and now proof of his affair. The judge called it one of the most disturbing cases of sustained domestic abuse he had seen. Marcus received 15 years in prison, no parole for the first 10. Emma won full custody of Leah and Ethan. A year later, Emma opened a small, cozy cafe downtown. She smiled more, laughed more. The children were happy, safe, loved. She met someone new, Daniel, a kind high school teacher who adored the kids and treated Emma like she was made of gold. I continued my design work, but now I carried a new strength inside me. One evening, as we sat together in the cafe after closing, Emma looked at me with tears in her eyes. "You gave me my life back, Sophia." I squeezed her hand. No, you fought for it. I just helped light the way. And somewhere in a cold prison cell, Marcus knew he had picked the wrong twin to break.